These days, I've liked when girls have short hair, like this length in particular. Not only does it have this pretty and unique charm to it, but I think it's because, well, what's the meaning behind when a girl cuts her hair short? She's single, right? Ain't no way I can get rejected this time. It's like when the mallard duck changes his head to the green color and then the girl ducks go, hey yo, that means he's single. It could also be that the short hair accentuates the neck of le girl more, a very alluring body part. And this could even be seen with girls with long hair when they use a hair claw, and it also catches my eye due to the neck theory I just mentioned. Alright, cute girls versus cool girls. I realized that I like cool girls more than cute girls, and this happened after watching lots of anime. Because the cool girls typically confess to the guy and make it straightforward if they have a crush on you, something that I would really appreciate in my own personal life. Now, I'm not saying I want the girl to be a Sigma Giga Chad. I'm saying I respect the hustle when they're cool and confident in themselves. There's a thing in Korean called aegyo. It's when you act cute with your voice and face, and this is the common mannerism. So I don't like when girls sound like, hi Kevin! But on the other hand, I also don't like when girls sound like, hi Kevin. You feel me? I never really understood the premise of when someone does something and it gets your heart fluttering and then you start thinking of them differently from now on. Because for me, you either know pretty much or you don't know pretty much if you have a crush on them. But then I understood what people were talking about, because one day, this girl did something to me that made my heart flutter. I was sweeping the floors at me old job and one of the coworker girls was eating by herself on a break. I wanted to keep her company, so I decided to start sweeping it around her. Maybe we can start a conversation. I didn't really think of anything, so I just resumed minding my own business. When I got super close to her, she pointed her fork out to my face and gave me a bite of her salad. And she was eating a chicken salad. She didn't give me the filler lettuce, she gave me a grilled chicken morsel. I took the bite and was like, oh, thanks. But on the inside, I was like, that was so cool. I mean, I kind of had a crush on her, but after that incident, she definitely gained some more points. Okay, that reminded me of another incident with another girl coworker that happened at that same job, but I don't know if I should say it. Okay, whatever. In that same position, I was sweeping up the floors, taking out the trash, and you wear an apron when you do so because it holds your cleaning wipes and gives you more inventory space. When I was going on break, one of my girl coworker friends was gonna cover my break and needed my apron. So she pulls up in front of me and takes the apron off of me. Except, I made the knot in front of the apron, and you may think the knot was near my belly button, but no. The apron would sag a lot with all that I'm carrying, so the knot was pretty much near my... I don't know if she realized what she was doing, because it was essentially like she was unraveling my... But she was bold, and that gave me the doki dokis. If any of you guys watch my video Middle School Crush, this story massively influenced the types of girls I like now. I never made a part 2, so here's what happened. There was this popular girl, let's call her Sasha, that I had a crush on. In our 7th grade English class, we didn't talk that much, but now we got to, because we magically got table arranged in the same group, and even better, we were sitting right next to each other. So I actually confessed to Sasha, because back in the days, everyone would make this post called Like for a Truth Is. When someone leaves a like on that post, you go to one of their posts and comment, truth is, you're funny and cool and I hope we can get to know each other more, yada yada yada. So I posted one of those and Sasha liked it. Okay, do I say something truthful or just something generally nice? Truth is, you're in my English class and I think you're pretty. That is bar for bar what I said. And she replied, aw, that's so sweet. Yeah, I still remember these things. And from then on, our relationship went from classmates to something more. So Sasha showed this to her friends, I guess, and this was the start of me getting attention from the girls, but also the popular girls. I was so nervous. Every recess, Sasha and her friends would walk up to my group of friends and try and make us interact, and I would act too locked in to the point where it looked like on the outside, go away from me. You're embarrassing me in front of the homies. But on the inside, I was so flustered. We didn't have each other's phone numbers, so the way I would text her would be leaving comments on her Instagram posts. And then one day after school, I didn't want to do this no more, so I left a comment, you should use this. I then got a text of a picture of us. It was during recess and I tied my hoodie around my shoulders to play frisbee, and when they came up to me, she copied me and then her friends forced us to take a picture together. Look how swaggy we are. That is exactly what she said. After that, we started texting about random things, and one Saturday morning, I woke up to a text from her. It was a selfie of her and her friend taking the public train. Hi. Hi. We're going to the city today. Habu. What's habu? How about you? Oh, well, I just woke up. Whoa, is this what it's like to text a girl? I gotta start learning my abbreviations. Eventually, when the next school year passed, we of course were no longer table mates and we didn't have opportunities to talk much. Snoople Choople was huge at the time, so we were also interacting there too, but pretty much it was kind of awkward nowadays. Like the honeymoon phase ended and I didn't have enough guts to ask her out because the popular guys were low-key jealous that a Goomba like me was stealing their Princess Peach. It was getting near Christmas, and I sent her a Snapchat video. Can you send me a selfie so I could show Santa what I want for Christmas? I don't want to hear any comments. I saw it on iFunny and thought it was the coolest phrase ever, okay? She left me on red. My family and I went to Vegas and I was sitting alone in the hotel room texting her. Sasha had just sent me a kind of a heartwarming text. And then I thought it would be nice to say, oh, haha, by the way, sorry about these days if I was ignoring you at school so much, but I still really like you. And then I got a Snapchat from Sasha, and it was her two friends who were actually texting me this whole time. They were talking sweetly to me today, and who knows if this was the only time. And then after that, I did the Gustavo Fring stare and immediately felt bad. And that's when I checked marked on my ideal type. I don't like girls that do whatever that was. So I would prefer if my crush is slightly older than me because of this incident. Cause yeah, her being older definitely means she's mature. Okay, here's the thing. If I want to have affection from a girl, I kind of feel embarrassed if she's younger than me, even by a day. Cause then it'd be like I'm some sort of man baby wanting kisses and huggies. But if she's one day older, then it's more acceptable. On another note, never say what you like in a girl in high school, because people will start saying you have a fetish of that. In high school PE, me and some guys were on the subject of what we like in girls, and I said, when they wear an off-shoulder top, because I like seeing one of their shoulders. And then, everyone within a 5-meter radius was like, shoulder fetish, so what happens if she shows both shoulders? Now this one's probably one of my hardest criteria ever. It's having common interests in me, but at my same level of enthusiasm. So for example, it's cool if we listen to similar music, but are we at the same level of liking this music? Is one of us too much? I like anime music, rock, K-pop, and oldies, but I'm not like a super weeb or super Koreaboo, right guys? But I also know a little something something when it comes to K-pop and anime. So it would be kinda derpy if a love interest enjoyed my same things, but I felt like I would need to be more enthusiastic and like going to concerts and pop-ups, or maybe become less of a weeb to become more compatible. And this didn't happen with the love interest cause it was a dude. So I was at Starbucks using up a gift card and the barista said, I like your watch. Another watch guy? Oh, did you think it was a Tudor? Oh, I thought it was a Seiko. A Seiko? Bruh. It looks cool on that leather band. Huh? This is a NATO strap. A fabric strap, not leather? Is this guy a normie? Oh, well, it's what they call an homage watch. It was from a Chinese micro brand, and those guys make one of the best bang for bucks if you're trying to buy a new watch. Oh, gotcha. Man, next time, just say thanks for the coffee and leave.